to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levon Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. He'll head out of bounds on the return. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Purdy. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. 3rd down, they need 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Now here he goes on the boot. Target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At their 48-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
He was a comeback story that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming, but he paired with head coach Kevin O'Connell, threw a whole bunch of touchdowns in Minnesota. Remember, Kate, he was an MVP frontrunner early last season. Exactly why the Seahawks targeted him, wanted him, and now have him in the fold.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He could do it right there.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15.
Now Darnold off the play action. Caught. Cooper Kupp play. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Second drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun is Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First down.
Purdy setting up that play action. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
26-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Now 3rd down and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Thomas Morstead heading back out for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. Or quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Complete out to the right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now an inside give to Walker. Escapes a defender. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Brings up second and 10.
Darnold now to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The Seahawks first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10.
Play fake, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
5-yard line.
Go, set. Set.
Here's Walker running right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Dumped off to his running back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. San Francisco calls it second timeout. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10. Now Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
at the 44-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down.
Get set. Get set.
Third and long for him here. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He dodged the tackle. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. One last play before the break.
We go set. Hey, set.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a two-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that gives the Seahawks the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 5.
First and 10, Darnold. He'll get this to Cup. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Well, this comes. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game.
And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send him over right. Play action now with Purdy. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
First down. First and 10.
Purdy on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter, and they've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Seahawks have the football, and they're in great shape with this sizable lead. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Walker on first down. Escapes the defender. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Here's a design run. He is down to the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Go set.
Here's Darnold to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Line up the design keeper. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
For Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game is already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. Gets up the edge to the 35. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Get set.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Walker running to the right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks started celebrating this win a while ago. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. They're going to pass it here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good for a Seahawks first down.
We're going to set.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They go with Walker here. And he's going to be bottled out just a few yards into that second down run.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
A 20-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.